to another vlog. I am just getting ready for the day, putting in the same earrings I've been wearing every single day. They're lab-grown diamond studs from this brand called Jane Jewels, and they sent them to me and I love them. I feel like I sound tired right now. I have not had my coffee, but y'all, I have like not been craving coffee really at all, but like a hot coffee first thing in the morning would like ruin me at this point. I thought I would actually just go ahead and do my little 35-week update on here. I've been doing those every single week on my TikTok and I haven't done one this week. I don't know why. So I thought I would just do it with y'all and talk about it here. Little side note, I know I've changed up some stuff on my YouTube channel. I was posting on a different channel. Basically, I had this YouTube channel that I was using for my business that I had doing like online like marketing stuff basically for so long, and then I was gonna start like a whole new channel and just do personal content, and then the reality is that like I've changed what I do for work a lot and just didn't align with a lot of the content that was on this channel, and I was like, I'm just gonna use the channel I've already built and go from there. And so here we are. So I think a lot of y'all who probably like watch this channel are like, it's like a decent change in like content theme and type and whatever, but this is just gonna be my Emily YouTube channel. So I'm like migrating over all my other, like I had only posted a few videos on my other channel. So anyways, okay, 35-week update. I feel ready to have her. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I feel like the third trimester, which like what week does the third trimester start? Like definitely for me, I would say around like weeks 30, 32-ish, things started to feel very different for me. Like not necessarily in like a good way. I feel so conflicted about how to talk about how I feel in pregnancy, because overall, like I feel like I actually feel really good. Like I don't have consistent like aches and pains. I'm not like feeling terrible, but I'm not feeling like great. And as far as like how I was feeling in the second trimester, I'm way more tired. My acid reflux at 35 weeks has been probably like 34, 35 weeks has been so crazy, like to the point that it wakes me up in the middle of the night. I already feel like I'm dealing with it today, but like, oh my gosh, it is so unpleasant. I've never dealt with that before in my life. And yeah, I think I have like a little bit of a claustrophobic feeling. Like that is the best way that I can describe how I feel. And it really only hits me like at night, where my rough time starts like after dinner. I get really tired in the afternoon, but I don't like feel terrible. And then I get to like post dinner, like basically immediately after I'm done eating. And all I want to do is like lay in the bed with my heating pad. And I just don't, when I say like don't feel great, I don't even know the exact symptom. Like it is acid reflux, but it's like back pain, it's exhaustion. It's just feeling big. Like it's just feeling like my belly is big and it's pushing on my lungs, and it's like the breathing, and it's a little claustrophobic. And I've heard other women describe it that way, so I don't feel so crazy to say that. But like overall, like I'm doing good. I just am like, I'm having a little bit of a hard time with the whole, like you could go into labor at any time. Like you could come a little bit early, you could go full term, like 37, 38 weeks, you could go over. And my doctor has given me no indication that I should like expect to go early. Like I'm carrying very high. I am not really having like contractions or anything. I like Braxton Hicks or anything. So the unpredictability is a little interesting for me. And so obviously you guys can hear I'm still very like winded all the time. I would say in other news, I have never been thirstier in my life. I was mentioning this, but like I have not been craving coffee in the morning. I think just like drinking hot liquids with already having like acid reflux feels like not the vibe for me, but I'm so thirsty. Like I just want like I like tea, but water, ice cold water with electrolytes is everything to me. I got this 40-ounce Awala bottle and it is my obsession. I like want more because I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna have to go in the dishwasher and I'm going to be so sad because I'm drinking like 2 of those a day minimum and then filling up another one and drinking probably like half of it when I'm like laying in bed and through the night because I'm so thirsty. So that's like my main thing. My appetite is crazy. I'm so hungry. I've been having like nausea again, kind of like this morning I was like laying in bed and this has happened like 3 or 4 times and I was like having tea, having water, and I didn't get up and eat immediately, which I was like, oh, I'm not in the first trimester. I don't need to do that. Girl, the wave of nausea that like came over my entire body. And I had to like get out of bed immediately and go make myself food. Yeah, just, you know, I was like, okay, and we're back. A little nauseous vibes, but so it goes. Overall, I'm still like, I'm feeling good. We are like really feeling ready to like just get the show on the road. Like we've got our strollers like assembled, car seat base is installed, like car camera thing is ready, like baby monitor is set up. Her nursery is literally 98% of the way there. I just need to like finish setting up like the changing station, which I'm waiting on a couple things to come in the mail. If you live in the South, you know we've been having like crazy winter weather, and so I haven't been getting packages. I actually have an Amazon package we're gonna open together in a second to see what like baby stuff is in there. But yeah, so just like getting the hospital bag packed, but like kind of waiting on like stuff that needs to get ordered. I just need to like do it. I think I'm gonna do that in this vlog if I don't do like a separate pack my hospital bag with me like YouTube video. I can't decide. And yeah, just waiting on my nursery chair to get here. Wanting to be like done and put a bow on it and just enjoy, but I am slowing down a lot in my day-to-day, and that feels really good. And it just feels like the only option. Like it's not just like a choice I'm making, kind of like if I don't want to feel horrific by the end of the day, I gotta slow down. So that's kind of like 35 weeks, feeling a little bit more like, okay, I'm ready to just like do the dang thing already, but I'm also feeling like quite unprepared, if I'm being honest, to give birth. I don't know. I just feel like I've been so lucky. Like I've never even like been to the emergency room before, like going to the hospital and like that whole procedure, like it's very foreign to me, but we have a like parenting, like hospital situation, like class all day on Saturday that Corey signed us up for. So like basics of like taking care of a newborn. I don't know. I probably would have signed up for it, but he wants to do it and I'm not going to discourage him. And I thought that was sweet. And then I scheduled us like an actual tour of the hospital I'm delivering at for Sunday. So it'll be like the kind of final weekend of really like, I don't know, just the final push, I guess. And so that's where we're at the moment. But for today, I'm meeting my mom for lunch. I didn't film it this morning, but I went on a walk and I ran out of Pilates credits this month because I'm like dropping my membership down a little bit, just like in preparation for needing deposit. So I usually would have gone to Pilates today, but I just did some stretching on my mat and then I'll lift tomorrow and pick back up with Pilates. Over the weekend, I'll probably go on Sunday. And then, yeah, really just went to lunch with my mom. I'm not sure I'm going to run errands or come home and work. I have some embroidery stuff I need to do and I want to do for baby and for like work. Some sweaters I need to do. But I also have a few errands I could run. I'm just going to like see. But I need to leave in like 45 minutes for lunch. So let's go open that Amazon package, see what's in there, and just see what we do. Also, I didn't put lip liner on. I'm like, why do I feel like I have no upper lip right now? I probably should have washed my hair today, but sometimes I think a little low bun, just messy, it's kind of chic. I'm like, ugh, I can't be bothered. So I just got a little messy bun going in my hair. And I think I'm just gonna wear like hunter boots and maybe like a sweater and my barber jacket because it is very chilly, but I've been feeling again with the claustrophobia thing, like I can't wear too many layers or it freaks me out. Like I had like a little turtleneck sweater, kind of like, it was like sleeveless, but it goes over the shirt obviously on, and I couldn't wear it because it was like around my neck and it was just too many layers, and I feel like I already just have this layer on and I couldn't do it. So anyways, let's move on with the day. I like feel like I want a coffee, but again, I'm just like, I just can't. It's gonna give me such bad acid reflux, and I'm just trying to drink as much water as I can. I might just have a Diet Coke at lunch and call it a day. Oh my gosh, this is like low-key kind of heavy. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, so this vlog was running so late. I got these like collapsible little woven baskets for the nursery for the top shelf. So I'll come home and finish organizing the nursery closet with y'all. That'll be cool. And then I got a box of newborn diapers. I am just starting with something simple. I just got Pampers because I'm like, there's obviously so many brands you can go with for diapers, but I've heard to just start with like the basics at first. They obviously give you a lot of stuff at the hospital. Oh, and packing tape, which I'm always running out of. Yeah, just okay. I want to change bags. I've been carrying this green tote the entirety of, like, it feels like the last 10 years. All season, I just haven't changed out of it, but I just got my new luggage bag that I want to use as my like mom bag. So I thought we could like trade over and do a little what's in my bag. I have my little diaper bag pouch in here, but I'm not gonna obviously use that yet. Wallet. And my temporary license because I'm waiting for my new one to come in. I always carry a little notepad with me. This is just a little Louis Vuitton one that I got off of Poshmark. I think it's so cute. Just in case I need to write something down, you know? What else? I've got my nice sunglasses. And then these are the ones that I'll wear if I'm like walking or getting sweaty at all, that just get like sunscreen all over them. I don't really care. I want like a bigger pair. Pregnancy essential. I need to get more of these actually. It's kind of sad. Emergency 20. If you're not carrying a little bit of cash, I just feel like you gotta carry a little cash at all times. Okay, I always carry a little bone broth pack in case I'm at a coffee shop and I'm like hungry. You know, when you're pregnant or breastfeeding, I'm not breastfeeding, but I will be, I feel like you get like panicky hungry. So I have one of these, and then I always carry one of these chomps too. Easy little protein snack. And then I like to carry an RX bar. Again, just like some carbs, protein. I can't be caught without a snack. What else? There's a lot in here that just needs to be cleaned out. I'm actually finishing my Invisalign this week, thank God. But I have my little Invisalign case that I'll bring. These are my prenatal vitamins in case I'm out and I forgot to take them for the day. I like to just have those. And then I have a bunch of stuff in here that like needs to get cleaned out, but little travel hairbrush with a mirror, and this is all like lip glosses, lip liners, little mini perfumes, just in my little long chomp cosmetic bag. And that's what I'll start with in here. People were saying this bag is really heavy. It is kind of heavy, but like a leather bag is kind of heavy. I don't know, I don't mind. It's like too chic for me to care. Also, I fully changed clothes because I wanted to wear little mini Uggs, and so I'll show you my outfit in a second.
I do like trout.
Okay, y'all. Hi. I just got back from lunch with my mom, and I was like, do I want to go run errands or not? And honestly, not. I did not want to. The day is just flying by so quickly. I don't know why. I think just in the third trimester needing to like sleep in more, like when you don't get up early, which I usually do, the day flies by. I just cut myself a piece of my banana bread. This is my refined sugar-free whole wheat banana bread that I've been making. The recipe's on TikTok like 1,000 times. And I honestly have a ton of content that I need to edit. And I want to go on another walk. I think Corey and I are going to go on a walk together. But at the moment, hi Stevie. Stevie like loves this banana bread. Hey, that's for Mama. That's for Mama's banana bread. No, it's not good for cats. Oh my God. She's so funny. No, that's not for you. Sit down. Anyways, what I'm doing, I just recorded like, oh my gosh, it was probably 6 weeks ago or so, a course all about like learning to embroider on an embroidery machine, because I used to make so much content on that topic, and I know once I have the baby, I'm like not gonna have the time to show that kind of content anymore. But it's so like helpful, and so many girls have like messaged me being like, oh my gosh, you're the only reason why I didn't like return my machine. And anyways, my DMs on TikTok are full right now of girls asking questions about embroidery, and so I filmed the course, edited it, but I've done like nothing so far to market it or like let anybody know that it exists. So I'm going through my old embroidery content on TikTok and making a note of like what I would like to kind of recreate, and then hopefully after our walk I'll have time to get a few things filmed. I'm just trying to do a little bit each week, kind of in every category, so I'm staying on top of everything. And then after that, I honestly need to like do emails and just like chill. I have like my chill time every day. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is just taking some notes, having a snack, hanging out. I just did a what's in my bag video for TikTok. If you ever do want to watch my old embroidery content, it's all in a playlist on TikTok. And if I do this on myself, it's pretty good. You also need to make this banana bread. I use brown butter in it, and it's bomb. Do y'all want to know the real tea of what's going on right now? First of all, I just had an orange, daily orange craving. Probably about to have another. My appetite right now is insane. But thank God it's for like healthy stuff, like fruits and things. I'm continuing to do this thing that I've always done. How many times over the years I have sat at this table and had these exact thoughts, and I'm going to tell y'all them because I'm becoming an evolved human. I'm becoming a mother, okay? So I can't be doing this all the time. I consistently put too much on my plate I'm like uploading some videos to YouTube every day. And I think that I can get more done than I can. And I think that things that are like, I confuse in my mind, like I get my priorities all out of whack, like what's important, what's not. And the reality of like my day is there's so much that I need to do all the time that's just like editing, emails, computer stuff. But then I also have it in my head that I'm going to have time to like do a ton of like filming, other administrative, like front facing things, and have social plans and stuff. And all of that is important. All of that's super important. Like I'm about to have a baby, and I'm going to have even less time in the day to dedicate to work. And like the whole point is that I put too much on my plate. And like right now I was like, I'm going to do all this stuff, and then I'm going to film, and I'm going to do all these things, and we're hosting tonight, and I went out to lunch, and I have to edit all these videos. And I'm just like, it's literally too much. Like I need to like be so much more disciplined about putting less on my list, so that the things I actually need to do in a day I can just like get done. And then when something's genuinely like important, it's like the main task for that day. So anyways, all that to say, I'm just finishing editing some stuff. I don't need to accumulate like more content and like more stuff for myself to do on my phone when I'm already like, I just need to sort through what I have and edit and go on a walk and like host dinner tonight, and that's enough. So anyways, that's going to be the game plan. And I might take this vlog into tomorrow. I can't decide. It depends if I pick the camera back up tonight, but I'm going to sit here and work on my computer, wrap things up, and then Corey and I are going to go on a walk. So I'm just trying to like walk as much as I can and stay as active. Like, I'm not letting myself be like, no, I need to work, I'm not going on a walk. Like, no, girl, you're like basically 9 months pregnant. Like, if there's an opportunity to go on a walk with somebody, like, it's time to go, you know? Just thoughts. I think pregnancy, towards the end, you get overwhelmed of like trying to do everything, and it's just impossible.
Of ARC FM.
Uh-huh. Pretty.
International salespeople to...
Okay, we're gonna set up my little pregnancy nest. I call this pregnant girl time, okay? Because we just want to walk and my lower back is dying. You guys, I promise I'm not like a shut-in. Like, I do leave the house, but in pregnancy, like, this is where I need to be. Okay, so I do my pillows in a very specific arrangement like this. And then I have my heating pad. And I put it here. It goes on my low back. Turn that on. And let her get heated up. The baby loves this. I turn it up only, like, it's at a safe temperature for her, but I just have a bunch of stuff I want to edit, and we're hosting dinner tonight, so I want to just be chill. But I already made the soup, and it's the kind of soup that's better if it sits overnight, so it's like in the fridge, and then I'm going to reheat it. It's like a green chili enchilada chicken soup, and then Corey's making jalapeno cornbread. It's going to be so good. But I'm about to sit on the bed and chill. I can't even breathe. I'm so out of breath. Okay, I had to peel myself up off the bed because I was going to literally fall asleep. Oh my gosh. And we have company coming over tonight. I used to like hosting a lot. It was kind of like a thing of mine. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get into this. Here we go. But, and I think it's just being pregnant and the fact that by the end of the day, I am out of juice, you know? I just don't want to have people over, but I know I'll enjoy it and it's good for me. I talked to Corey a lot about like not letting me become like an antisocial hermit. Oh my god, I need scissors. Hold on. Get into these days. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like it's good for me to like be social, but I am running out of steam for it. Anyways, look how cute these like big woven like totes are. So basically, I'll show y'all the closet in a second. We had like what I'm gonna call, these need to like find their shape before they look cute, but we had a very like non-functional closet, and I was like, what am I gonna do to like actually have storage space in here for her? And I ended up having my brother-in-law come and build, like literally all that was in there was just the one wire rack at the top, and I was like, this is so not helpful. So my brother-in-law came over, and he's like really good with like woodworking, shelf type stuff. I don't know, he did like a custom pantry at him and my sister's house, and it looks so good. And so he did some shelves in there, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. And then I'm just using like these kind of like these kind of like baskets to organize. Like, can y'all see in there? I think so. There's just like, now there's shelving. There's actual like, I'm using these as like drawers, but I'm going to put these on, let me angle y'all up a little bit. Put these big ones on the very top shelf. And then what I have to go in there, these are like clothes that are too big for her right now. So like every time I go through and pull out like clothes that are too small, I'll grab this down and check and see if there's any sizes in here, and then eventually this will be like the too small container. Honestly, that's so perfect. And then I'm gonna do a baby blanket one too. We have a ton of like, yeah, just baby blankets and stuff, and I feel like I need them to have their own spot. Look how cute that roller rabbit one is. I love. Okay, I'm so out of breath, you guys. I'm like forgetting that I'm almost like 9 months pregnant. Like, I think I'm officially 9 months pregnant, like in the 9th month on Sunday. And I'm like, girl, that's why you're winded. Jesus, give myself no grace. Okay, what else is up here? These are my stuffed animals from when I was a little girl, and I just like can't bear to like not save them for her. So I feel like I'm just gonna put them in with these clothes for now. Corey, We were like fully convinced we were having a boy, but like we said this would be cute for a boy or a girl. And he got this little baby hat and it says dude, and it's so cute. So that'll be way too big for her for now, but I'm gonna put that there. I need to like do like sheets and like bedding. So I have an extra, this is like a changing pad cover and an extra crib sheet. Maybe I'll put that with the baby blanket for now. And then some toys for her that are not going to be till she's older. It's so sweet, but we got stuff for like baby shower that's like not stuff for a baby. It's like stuff for like a grown toddler. But okay, so these are going to go up here, and I think they can fit like long ways next to each other, and I think it's going to look really, really sweet. Yeah, okay, cute. Love that. And then I think I actually still have room to put these up top. I'm not sure I'm gonna want that all up there together like that, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm just gonna finish working on this. I have a few smaller ones. I was gonna do all of the like water hyacinth baskets, if y'all know what I'm talking about, but they're expensive to do a ton of them. So I ended up going with these, and I actually really like them. And so these are like the smaller ones. And so I'm gonna do a video at some point of kind of how I did the closet, like details on the shelves, because I think we kind of did like a workaround of a custom closet without it being like so expensive, because there's just like no need, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna work on this a little bit and try to breathe, because Jesus Christ, I literally quite literally can't. Okay, getting her little Hatch sound machine set up, and I'm still waiting for my chair to come. So like this whole area is gonna like look different, but I also got all her, this camera's like so funky. Hello. I also got all her diapers, newborn size diapers in here. I have a lot more stuff I need. I have some different like wipes and like diapering stuff coming, but diapers are there, and then lots of little like decor things I need to figure out what to do with. This is gonna get hung over her door. I might just go ahead and do that. And then a few other things. I gotta do a silver polishing day soon. All my silver needs polished before we bring her home, because I'm not gonna want to be doing that when I have a newborn. girls, it is the next day. It's, what time is it? Like 3:30 in the afternoon. I feel like I showed y'all making like breakfast, having coffee, and then my dad came and picked me up and I went to visit my grandmother. I would say like once every few months. I need to do this more, but like my dad and I will just spend like majority of like the midday together, and we'll go visit my grandmother at the nursing home and sit with her for a while. And then we went to lunch and it was just fun. And she lives across town, so it's a little bit of production, but I am so grateful that I have the flexibility to do that. And then I had a meeting just now with my manager for social media stuff. And then I also went for a walk, and I feel like I look so windblown. It was, I swear, the temperature dropped 10 degrees while we were on that walk. But I am experimenting with like sitting in my room and working. Like, I'm kind of loving it. I really want to get rid of my office. Like, I'm over it. I'm using it kind of as like an embroidery hobby room office, and I just don't like need it. I feel like I just want work to take up so much less room in my mind and also in my home, like coming into baby time. Also, look at all this pink. I love it so much. Anyways, so I didn't get to get my lift in this morning, and we have a bunch of like stuff this weekend. We have like an all day like parenting, childbirth, like this really kind of intensive class that my hospital offers, and Corey really wanted to do it. And I was like, okay, if he's acting curious, like, I'm not going to say no. So we have that all day tomorrow. And then Sunday, we want to like have a chill, fun day. We also have a tour of like the maternity ward at our hospital we're delivering at. And so that's like happening then. And so I don't think I'm going to probably get much working out time this weekend. So I think I'm going to do my emails right now and have a snack. And then we're going to our friend's house tonight. So I'll probably get a little workout in before that. But just like getting organized for like maternity leave. Like, I don't really know. Everyone's like, when do you think she's going to come? Like, all this stuff. How long are you taking for maternity leave? I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. And I feel like creating content, like at least that part of my job, not so much like the meetings and the emails and stuff, like that's not something that's like super taxing on me. I'm sure I will have way less time for editing stuff, but I'm kind of just playing it by ear. But it feels good to knock out a few like business related things. So I think I'm going to sit here, do some emails, and then get my workout in and probably just chill a little bit before it's time to go to dinner with our friends. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this Aritzia fleece. I just love like a mock neck fleece. I feel like these have been sold out online for the longest, and I'm so sad because I want them in every color. I'm also on like a binge of bidding on stuff on Poshmark because I have a little bit of a balance. Like, I have like money to spend in there because I've sold some stuff, and none of my like low hanging fruit bids are like going through, and it's so annoying. So whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna do my emails now. I'm like, do I keep the vanity or do I get like a cute little desk to put in here? Because I love the vanity, but it's like not the most practical shape. Like, it's not like a table style vanity. It's like drawers, little low platform drawers. So I don't know about that, but anyway.